What's going on, everybody, and welcome back to Comic Breakdown. In this video, we are jumping into Batman, Catwoman, The Gotham War, Red Hood, issue number 1 one-shot. Now, there's been a lot going on with the Gotham War. This has got fans talking, some people siding with Catwoman, some people siding with Batman. Regardless if you hate or love this series, it is getting people talking, and even the fans are choosing sides. Now, when it comes to Red Hood, it appears that he has been choosing the side of Catwoman, but this issue is going to illuminate why he is doing that. It is going to show that Jason Todd has ulterior motives, because Jason's got a bone to pick. Jason Todd, he is aiming to take down the Clown Prince of Crime. So make sure you guys have subscribed to the channel, make sure that you like this video, and with that being said, let's dive into this breakdown. Alright gang, so we pick up 2 weeks ago. Jason Todd beating the crap out of a henchman, throwing him out a window, breaking his arm. He is trying to get information. He wants to know where the clown is. Where is Joker? Now this henchman, Dawson, he hasn't seen the clown in about a couple years. He stopped working for him a long time ago. Red Hood telling him that he is useless then. He throws him into traffic, and before that truck hits him, that is where Catwoman's whip, it wraps around him, and she pulls him out of traffic, telling him to run along and she is going to deal with the angry boy. But the reason that Catwoman is really here is because she is about to have a meeting. She believes that she is working on something that is going to save a lot of lives, that it'll take power away from the big guys in town. She knows exactly who he is after, and if her plan works, the clown won't have anybody by his side any longer. And of course, Jason goes on to say that he can handle the clown all by himself. But she says, wouldn't it be nice if you had some friends to help you along the way? He says that he'll think about it, telling him to wear something nice, the address is in your pocket, and Daddy is probably gonna be there. And so, we pick up in current day. Jason Todd has joined the ranks of Catwoman. He is training the next generation of cat burglars. And Red Hood, he doesn't agree with this necessarily. Catwoman thinks that they can be molded into something that is useful. Jason thinks that they're all pieces of crap, that there is nothing that they can be molded into that is good. He thinks that all of this is a horrible, dumb idea, but he's here to get to know them all very well. That way, when they do screw up, he can find them and kill them. With this little speech, Dawson runs off. He wants nothing to do with any of this. The two left over, Simpson and Bash, they get to training. It starts with some hand-to-hand combat. He is testing them both physically and mentally, teaching them everything that he knows when it comes to crime. And when these guys get a little training under their belt, they ask if they're ready to go toe-to-toe with Batman. Even Jason has to laugh at them, that these two couldn't even go toe-to-toe with their Wonder Twins monkey, asking how it went when he had gone toe-to-toe with Batman just last week. He tells them that it wasn't a fair fight. It was 6 of them versus Batman, and he only got his ribs cracked before Batman got bored and left. He tells them that if you have a run-in with Batman, put your head between your legs and kiss your butt goodbye. That Jason may have been taught by Batman, but Batman, he is the best that there ever will be or has been. You guys need to remember that, because we are going against the Batman now. He will be coming for all of us. So if you see him, you better run and hope that you can get away. This is what takes us to what used to be a local henchman bar. Nowadays, it's filled with bikers, with Jason sitting down with the henchmen having a drink with them. Now that they're all technically on the same team, he goes on to ask about Joker. These guys at one point in time, they worked for him. That's why he picked both of them to train. Now he wants to know, where is the clown? When they say that they don't know, he doesn't believe them. But Jason knows what henchmen do. They know what they sign up for. He doesn't want to appear the victim card. He doesn't want them playing that card in any way, shape, or form. They say that they're trying to turn their lives around, but the truth is they're just breaking into people's homes and robbing them. When they ask why he cares about Joker so much, Jason lets them know that he killed me, and now Jason's gonna return the favor. But unable to get any information out of these guys, they are now going for their final exam. That if they're gonna be part of Catwoman's little gang, they need to prove that they are not capable of hurting anybody, even when it looks like it is the only viable option for success. He takes their weapons from them, and then he tells the bikers, the Brotherhood of Broken Bones, that these two guys right here, they have been talking crap on you, and they think that they can take you. With Jason going outside, this is where he is met up by Selina, and Selina is done with Jason's little games. That if they haven't been killed inside of there yet, they are now going out on their first missions. Jason doesn't think they're ready, but she says that it's not his call, as we see the two of them being thrown out of the bar. They're not dead, so they finally pass their final exam. As we pick up later that night, as Bash is sleeping, what comes to him in his dreams is Scarecrow. And when we pick up the next day, we see that Bash is a little bit rattled. That nightmare really got to him. But nonetheless, Catwoman sends them out on their mission, doing this burglary together. Bash feels like there is something wrong. He can feel it in his bones. And as he goes to get out of here, he hits the alarm. This is when a cop shows up right there at the door, gun drawn, telling them not to move. They have failed their first mission. Luckily for them, Red Hood is behind them, telling the cop that you should probably put your gun down, that he needs to put his gun down and just walk away. He disabled the cameras. This guy can walk away and pretend that nothing happened. He won't lose his job, nothing bad is gonna happen. That is when Bash, he hits him in the back of the head. He believes that this cop was sent by Scarecrow, and now Bash is ready to just blow this cop's head right off. That's where Red Hood has to intervene. But he does more than intervene. He starts to beat the living crap out of Bash, with Simpson pulling him off. Red Hood says to pick up your friend, clean up this mess, leave anything that you stole, and get out of here. That's when we pick up with a conversation between Red Hood and Catwoman. He is telling her that your little mission, everything you're doing, it isn't working. That those guys almost killed a cop last night. She says that it could have been worse. They could have almost killed an innocent cop. But Red Hood doesn't find this funny. Catwoman, she finds it hilarious. He came here under the false pretenses. He pretended to train these people, though he did train them. He trained them hard because no matter what, this is going to be life and death. He may have been here for his own agenda, but it doesn't change the fact that he did what she asked. And Red Hood says, what agenda? You want to talk about agendas? You have been teaching these people to break into homes, to take whatever they want, and your only safety net is the honor system. These aren't stray cats that you found in the alley. These are men who signed up to do horrible things for evil people. They worked for freaking Scarecrow, for Pig, for Joker, and now you just want to forgive them and make them cat burglars. He accepted her offer because when her plan fails, when they return to crime, better trained to be the monsters, he is going to be there to put them down. He will remember their faces. He had trained them himself, and one of them have already disappeared. Bash is gone. He's off the radar. Nobody can find him, and so Jason Todd goes looking. Breaking into Bash's apartment, he hears a noise. That noise coming from our Batgirl. Running into Steph. There is much more going on here at play than they anticipated, because Bash, his hands pinned to the wall, bleeding out, dead on the ground. Steph is letting him know that there are traces of fear toxin still present in the air. This was Scarecrow. On the wall, written in blood, it says, "Get your own toys, Red Hood." And now Jason fears that things are about to get a lot worse. And that will be the end of this issue. So let me know what you guys think down in the comments. This was honestly a really good issue. Now, on the outside perspective, we had thought that Red Hood truly believed in what Catwoman was doing, and for all intents and purposes, he made Batman believe this. But it's looking more and more like Red Hood is actually siding with Batman. Not necessarily to be on the same team. Red Hood just wants the Joker. That is all he cares about. If he can work with the henchmen that have worked with the Joker, he is hoping that somebody might be able to lead him to the clown. Then he can kill the clown himself. But Catwoman's plans, we have seen that they aren't working how she wants. Yes, crime may be lower. Violent crime may be lower, but that is the only crime that is lower. All of the other crime obviously is taking a tick higher. Robbery is at an all-time high. And the situation just got so much more complicated because now henchmen are being killed by the big bads of Gotham. The crime bosses of Gotham, they are not happy that their henchmen are being taken away. If they cannot have them, then the crime bosses will go and kill the henchmen themselves. Catwoman's plan, it looked good on the surface, at least in terms of making violent crime drop. But this is the second murder to happen. These are definitely not the last, and like Jason said, this is about to get so much worse. Catwoman's plan is failing. It is going to fail and it will continue to fail. The question now remains, how long before she sees it? How long before she sees that she is only causing a whole new situation of problems? That Batman is 100% right. He tried to tell him. He tried to let them know. And now innocent people and henchmen alike, they are all paying the price. But let me know your thoughts. Let me know your theories. If you would like to get completely caught up on the Gotham War, go ahead, check out the link in my description as well as the top of this video. It will get you completely caught up on everything that is going on with this event. If you would like to support the channel, you can always do so by joining the channel membership. Much like Patreon, having multiple different tiers, from $1 to $50, from loyalty badges to comics every single month. Not only are you helping out the channel tremendously, but you are getting tons of perks in the process. Now, if you're unable to do this, do me a favor, subscribe to the channel, like this video, hit that notification bell, and with that being said, until the next breakdown.